knew he was a Trump supporter. This video is brought to you by Noble Gold. Noble Gold. There's a lot of things going on in the country. There's a lot of uncertainty. There's no wonder why you're worried. There's no wonder why I'm worried. And to be honest, we don't know what's going to happen. You know, we don't know what's going to happen with Russia, Ukraine. We don't know what's going to happen with President Joe Biden in office with all the inflation. So that's why it's important to add gold and silver to your investment portfolio. What does gold and silver do? What does precious metals do for you? It protects you from inflation and help you not fall into financial turmoil. So this month, a special deal that Noble Gold is offering to you. If you qualify for an IRA, you get a special 3-ounce American Virtue coin. I feel like I'm gonna say the word wrong. A silver American Virtue coin, and it's completely free to use. So thank you from the people at Noble Gold. So y'all already know what to do. You can call the number or go online. The number is 877-646-5347, 877-646-5347, or visit noblegoldinvestments.com, noblegoldinvestments.com. Links are in the description section. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, and ladies, let's talk about your boy, Killer Mike. Now, everybody, I don't know if you know who Killer Mike is. If you don't know who Killer Mike is, he's a rapper, and he's a very outspoken rapper, and he's one of the most outspoken rappers, even though these people, they all kind of wishy-washy, and they're afraid to really tell the truth about Trump and about Biden and about these Democrats. However, Killer Mike has been very vocal, and this guy's not Killer Mike. The other guy's Killer Mike. You'll see him pop up in a minute. But he's been very vocal on the struggles with the Democrat Party and the black community. He has been. But for the first time ever, he's at least admitted that Donald Trump is a better person for the black community than Joe Biden is. Why is this significant, Mr. Tatum? Because people like Killer Mike have a tremendous amount of influence in the black community. They have a tremendous amount of influence in the culture. Candace Owens did a show with Killer Mike, and it was I forget his name. T.I. was there as well, and they had this big debate. It seemed like Killer Mike was more in the middle, which was a good thing. So I'm going to let you listen to what he had to say, and this just inspired me to have a little bit more hope that people are waking up to the bull crap that's going on with Joe Biden. Roll the film.
You think that he has let down black people?
Who?
Biden.
Has he let down black people?
Well,
he might not let down black people. He ain't let down me. I knew what we was getting.
You knew you was getting?
Yeah, I knew what we was getting.
Because black people thought it was going to be an extension of Obama.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
You're crazy.
Black people didn't think. If they thought he was going to get an extension of Obama, they was exactly right. Somebody who's not going to do very much for your community.
Do you think Trump did more for black community than what's that?
I would rather deal with the devil I know. And what I mean by that is, for the first time in my lifetime, I saw with Trump a casino owner, a business person, someone who was just looking to cut a deal.
Okay.
And I feel like we had a better chance of cutting a deal between him and Biden with him. I didn't vote for him. I didn't necessarily want him to win, but I'm like, man, being a kid who had been in the streets, I'm like, he'll cut a deal. The other guy not going to cut no deal. He's not going to even listen to us. So I think Biden has been who he has been his whole time. I think he is the same politician that invoked the word super predator. I think he is the same politician that pushed for disproportionate sentencing between crack and cocaine. I think he's arrogant. I think he is ignorant. And I think he does not have the best of our community in mind, nor do I think the black advisors he has. I don't think that the Democratic Party has in the last 60 years done right by black folks.
Okay.
I think that black Democrats, like Marion Barry, have done right. I think Maynard has done right. Andy has done right. I think that we've had, was it David Washington in Chicago or New York? Whichever.
Washington, Dinkins.
Dinkins. Dinkins.
That's your black side.
Yeah. So yeah.
Hey, man.
Negro.
Washington.
But I think that we've had some black Democrats that tried their best, but as a party, I think the Democratic Party could do much better by us. And I think that if the Democratic Party and their leadership does not do better by black people, I think what they're going to start to see is in pockets, black men in particular start to exit that party for other options.
Thank you for saying that, Killer Mike. Let me put you on the screen because you deserve to be on the screen tonight. I think he's telling he's 100% right. He's finally saying the truth, and I think hey, we all think differently. So, maybe he is going as far as he think he should go. I think he should go a little further. He don't have to call Trump the devil. You don't need to call the man the devil. He ain't really the devil. I just feel like that's a middle ground for people to say, I ain't really support him, though, but you can't deny that he was a better choice than Joe Biden, and you can't deny that the Democrats really haven't done nothing for black people. They have done nothing. Barack Obama was the first black president in history, and he did nothing for black people. It's like, what else do you expect? You people cry and say, oh man, they doing the black man wrong, the white man is. You get a black man in there and he do worse than the white man. They had 2 Supreme Court justices that Obama, I hope I wasn't saying Biden the whole time, that Barack Obama put into place, and neither one of them were black, and they were both women. He could have put the first black woman into office as the first black president. He did none of that. Why not? He went to the LGBTQ and all these other people, gave them all kind of bills and rights and holidays, and he did all. What did he do for black people? Nothing. That should have been the time where black people got reparations if that's what the black community wanted. Why they had a black man in there. The first black Supreme Court. Both of the women that he put on the list for Supreme Court justice that got nominated, or that he nominated that got confirmed, both of them should have been black women. Why not? Or he could have been a black man and a black woman. We'd have had 3 black people in the Supreme Court justice, Clarence Thomas and 2 black people that Obama put in. But you know they don't care. It's about power and manipulation. They'll talk about George Floyd and they'll take a knee in the halls of Congress and they won't do nothing for your community. They just want your vote. They just want your emotions. They know black people get emotional. They know black people came from an emotional environment. It's just the way it is. Black people are emotional. And that's the Achilles heel, and it's also the benefit of the black community. Emotion brings good music, great charisma, dynamic personalities. Emotions can bring that out of you. That's why black people are the best singers in the world, in my opinion, because that emotion come out in singing. And that's why we enjoy so much. But also, the kryptonite can be emotion as well, because if people manipulate your emotion, they can get you to do emotional things to destroy yourself or to act outside of your best interest. So shout out to Killer Mike, man. It'll be a pleasure to meet Killer Mike one day, because I wonder, is he closely aligned with me more so than I think. I wonder, is he a cooler dude in person than he is, what I see of him on some of these interviews. So anyway, comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Do you think that the wave is turning? Do you think more people are waking up to Joe Biden and realizing that Donald Trump was probably a better option than what they didn't vote for? I didn't vote for the Biden. I know that joker went by nothing a long time ago when he had a D next to his name. I know Democrats ain't about nothing. All they do is lie and deceive people. But anyway, comment in the comment section what you think. Also, diversify your investment, man. I'm not just saying this just because. I think there's a need to diversify your investments. There's nothing wrong with diversifying. There's nothing wrong with having a little bit of everything. And I think precious metals is an option for you. Link is in the description section. I love you guys. See you on the next one. I'm out.